Hi, and welcome back to part 4 of 20 Things. If you haven't seen episodes 1 to 3, feel free to go back because all of this will make so much more sense in the context of the whole series. Today, I am focusing on the presenting, the visibility, the speaking side of your business. And let's get started. Off we go. The first thing that I'm going to be doing more of this year is being more regular and consistent with my content and not just doing it when I feel like it. Does anybody else relate? Do you relate? It's so emotional content, isn't it? Wow, I didn't know I was going to say that, but I am going to say it. Being visible, putting yourself out there can feel deeply personal because it is. It is personal, and sharing what you do and what you're all about and your services and your offerings and how people can pay you can be a big thing. So I am going to realize and acknowledge that every day I don't feel 10 out of 10. I don't jump out of bed and go, oh my gosh, and let me go on the internet and share. And actually, I love those down moments where I top myself up, or I can be really present, or sometimes it's just really chaotic in the house in the morning, or anytime. So let's just think about how we can, instead of just working when things are looking and feeling really good, how can we batch things? How can we create a plan? How can we create a visibility rhythm that's going to work for us and that supports us through this process? Number 2, I'm going to share more behind the scenes. Going back to what I said yesterday about professionally pleasing, I think sometimes there's this pressure that we put on ourselves to be this like glossy version of ourselves. And what we need to do and what we get to do is share the other stuff. I mean, I'm not saying like you're going to do a get ready with me video, or I'm going to, I don't know, I'm not, there's going to be certain things that I'm like, I'm not going to be asleep in bed, like waking up and turning the alarm off. But I do want to talk more freely about what it really takes and what it's all about, and challenge myself to use those nuggets, those stories, that information to communicate it and help more people. Number 3, make it real, make it real. Even when it feels random. So often we can feel like everything has to be perfect and glossy and on a spreadsheet and looking lovely and it's executed and all of the pieces are together. I am looking to get things off the ground, keep things moving, start the motion, start the process. And I think that our brain, because it wants to keep us small and safe, it's going to go, no, not today. Not today. Do it in the summer. No, it's February today. You don't want to do that then. Oh, I'm not sure. We need all of the pieces. Otherwise, people are not going to get it. They're not going to, all of this self-talk. It's about making it real. And that's the way that you're going to learn. That's the way that it's all going to come to life, by making it real. Number 4. Shadow work with kindness, not just being positive. One of my goals for this year is to be more challenging in my content and to really hold space for what I know that you are capable of. Now, this is the difficulty, because I don't want to say something and somebody gets offended and thinks, well, who does she think she is telling me I've got to do these things, when actually I'm going through a really tough time and everything's really challenging, and how dare she, and all of that stuff. I am here to challenge those days and those seasons of ourselves where everything is a bit ploddy. It's a bit mediocre. It's a bit, well, I've always done this, so I guess that's it for me now. When you're in that vibe and you're comfy and you're cozy, and I want to be that person for you who really sees you, really sees who you are, what you want, where you're going, and hold space for that version of you. And to say that this is always going to be imperfect. It will be. It will absolutely be imperfect. But it's going to get going. It's going to get started. Number 5, holding space for conversations. I want to do much more collaboration this year, and I want to really be in deep conversation with people. And I think for a long time, the coaching industry went down the path of toxic positivity. Well, just do it. Otherwise you're, don't let yourself down. Off you go. Almost like a PE teacher patting you on the shoulder when you're like, but I don't want to go in the water because I'm scared of the water. They're like, no, just jump in, just do a dive, it'll be fine. And actually there might be a genuine fear there or something else going on behind the scenes. I want to really help people to make progress this year and really see what's underneath that and what it's all about. That's it for today. If you want to come back for part 5, I would love to have you. If you're not subscribed or following along, if you haven't watched the other episodes, feel free to do so also. And if you're all ready to make some mega moves, come on over. Your personal brand plan is now live. It's my 100-day personal brand plan program. You and I working together for 100 days. There is also a DIY version as well. So if you would prefer to work at your own pace, you absolutely can do that as well. Check out the Work With Me page and all the details are there. I'm booking in calls. I'm available to help you. Let's go. Lots of love. Bye.